Alrighty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? It's the third round of the Project Vapour Evening Dash. We are at Bahrain. It's one of my favorite tracks. I love watching it, but I hate driving it. The temps are very cold tonight. Um, guys are guys are going to be slipping and sliding around for the first couple of laps. That should be interesting to watch. Do, 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 do. Everyone will be in the pits for now. We're just gonna probably warm up for a bit. While everyone's warming up, I want to show you the standings. This is the current standings. We got Chris Stoltz in first place with 188 points. Andre Serodio in second with 68. Third place, Muath Musa with 54. Fourth place, Yihan Kleinans with 54 points. And fifth place, Pomolo Modepane, 52 points. And then sixth, we've got Daniel De Matos Petro, and he's on 50 points. And then in seventh, we've got Juan Viviers. Righty. I'm going to put my camera off, and I do want to show you just a lap around Bahrain so you can see a driver's view from this. This is a video that Andre did. Okay, so let's go back to practice. We are with Yihan Kleinans. I think there might be an issue with people entering the race because there were more people in practice than there are in the race at the moment. I'm wondering if there's a problem. Yeah, there's supposed to be at least 8 people here, maybe even 9. So let's see, maybe they'll join for the qualifying. It's going to take them a minute to get their tires warmed up here. The temperatures are quite low on the track. Let's watch Chris Stoltz. He's our leader of the championship at the moment. He's going to be very gentle on that throttle. It is quite cold and the tires are cold. It's going to take about 2 laps for them to warm up their tires. He's going to aggressively try and swerve just to try and get them warmed up. Okay, looks like more people are joining now. Nice, we got 3 more people coming in. Steenkamp, Grobler. A few new people, new faces. It's always nice to see that the race is becoming more popular. Chris is still sliding around like crazy. It's gonna take at least one more lap. He's halfway now. So we got multiple GT3s in this race tonight, which is very nice. Let me see if I can bring up the multi-class HUD here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so Chris is starting his lap now. Let's watch him. That Peugeot looking really, really good. Oh, he does a 32.9 in the first sector. Obviously it's purple because he's the first one doing a lap. Got a few guys going on the outlaps now. That sharp left-hander, it's really tough going down there. And the Hypercars brakes aren't as good as the GT3s. So we got 10 participants tonight. That's quite a large increase from last week, so the race is picking up traction. Very, very happy to see that. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the race, everyone that's watching. Chris does a 48.8 in his second sector. Still purple. Hit over 280 kilometers down that straight now. These Hypercars are amazing. And he puts in a 148.395. Goes to first place. Let's have a look at some of the GT3s. Hayden Russell in the BMW. He's on his outlap, so let's watch him. Joan Verviers puts in a 149.251. Ian Kleinlands puts in a 149.285. In second and third place, respectively. So they are about 8/10 off of the leader, Chris Stoltz. We're on board with Aiden Russell in the BMW. What a beautiful sounding car. Oh, I love that engine sound. Let's watch him as he does his first lap. Pomolo Modipani does a 150.823, goes to 4th place. These tires clearly aren't warm yet. This twisty bit is actually really hard. Coming into another downhill braking zone. Sharp right-hander. Gentle onto the throttle and then down the straight. Bego Grobler is the first GT3 to put in a time with a 204.834. Chris Stoltz just did a 147.302. Which puts him 1.7 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. His tires are clearly warm. Aiden going through the fast left-hander now. He is not on a valid lap at the moment. Oh, is he? It doesn't look like it. It's not showing the times. But let's watch him. Let's watch him. 3 minutes left in this qualifying. I wonder if anyone's gonna do a 148 besides Chris. Aiden crossing the line now with a 2 minutes 01:00.918. Wow, what a time! He is 4 seconds faster than his next participant, which is Bego Grobler. Let's go watch Colin Seegers. He's yet to put in a lap. He's 2 seconds off of the leader in the first sector and 5 seconds off of the leader in the second sector. Chris is flying. It looks like he's really struggling to warm up his tires because he's still slipping and sliding everywhere. Come on, Mr. Seegers. He puts in a 156.8. Interesting. 6 seconds slower than the leader. And then goes off the track. That's unfortunate. Let's watch Muath now. He's about to put in his lap. He's on his out lap. Oh, he has just started his lap, his first lap, and has done a 33.7 in the first sector. He is 8 tenths slower than Chris through there. Andre Serodio with the 148.204. Looks like we've lost Chris Stoltz. Ian Kleinans has done a 148.439. Let's watch Muath as he goes through the second sector. Welcome to everyone watching the stream. Let's hope we get Chris back. I don't know why he disconnected. Maybe there's some connectivity issues. So Andre Serodio in interim pole. Muath now 1.8 seconds slower in the second sector. What is going on? Is it that his tires aren't warmed up yet? It's probably that, because this is his first lap. So he is going to take maybe 2 seconds. He's done a 151. 1. Yeah, that's very slow. It means his tires are definitely not warmed up yet. So let's see. Chris Stoltz has not come back yet. He did a 147.3, so he's still 8 tenths faster than Ian. But Ian goes through on a 148.1, which is brilliant. Juan Verveers with a 148.202. Only 1,000 slower than Andre Serodio. So I'm sure Andre is going to be coming back with a really good time now, so let's watch him. That Cadillac looking very, very nice. And he does a purple first sector, improves by 2 tenths. Brilliant. So he's now 2 tenths faster than Ian in the first sector. Andre did say that he didn't get a lot of practice. Oh, Chris is back. Lovely, lovely. Qualifying is about to end, so let's see where Andre ends up. His first sector is 1 tenth faster than Chris's. So let's see if he can keep this up through the second sector. He does a 48.568, 4 tenths slower than Chris. He's got a lot to do in the final sector, but he is still faster than Ian in the second sector. So definitely on track to get second place right now. Danny Steenkamp has gone through with a 205.2. And Andre Serodio does a 147.594. What a lap. What a legend. That is a great second place for him. Very well done. We still got Muath coming through. Let's see if he can improve. His first sector is 7 tenths slower than Chris's. Oh, and he invalidates. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, so qualifying is over. Let's look at the results. We got Chris Stoltz in first place, Andre Serodio in second, Ian Kleinans in third, Juan Vervilliers in fourth, Pomolo Modepane in fifth. Those are the practice results. I'm an idiot. These are the qualifying numbers. Chris, Andre, Ian, Juan, Pomolo, Muath, Colin, Aiden, Bego, and Danny Steenkamp. That's it. That is it. Let's go through the starting order here. Chris Stoltz, Andre Serodio. Looking forward to this one. Ian Kleinans, Juan Vervilliers, Pomolo Modepane and Muath Musa on the third row. Fourth row we got Colin Seegers and Aiden Russell in the GT3. He was first in the GT3s. Bego Grobler and Danny Steenkamp in row 5. And that's the end of the lineup.
Formation lap has started.
Let's watch. It's going to be a short formation. It's going to be a quick start. I'm going to keep an eye on Chris. Remember, it's going to be very cold for the first few laps, so their tires are going to be... There's going to be no grip. There's going to be absolutely no grip.
Green flag, green
flag. Go, go, go. Looks like Chris has lost 2 places. He's looking to come back now. Getting into the first corner, he's now second. Andre Sorodio is the leader of the race. Had a really good start there. It's looking very clean so far. No major incidents. Let's have a look at the GT3s. We got Aiden in first place for the GT3s. Dani Steenkamp is now second. Moath has lost out in the start and he's now stuck behind the GT3s. He's got a lot to make up here to get back up to the field. I don't know if he had a crash or what. Not looking good for him. Not a great start to the race. Let's go back to Andre. Chris is going to be looking to catch up with him. As it stands right now, the standings are Andre in first, Chris Stoltz in second, Juan Verveers in third, why am I saying Juan? Ian Kleinans in fourth, Pomola Modepane in fifth, Colin Seegers in sixth, and then we got Dani Steenkamp in first in the GT3s, Aiden Russell in second, looks like he lost the place there, Moath Musa in ninth overall, last place for the Hypercars, and Bego Koblar in the rear. Andre Sorodio just set the fastest lap with the 1:56.653. He is flying. Let's go on board with Andre. Oh, that Hypercar is still slippery through all the turns. He's barely hanging on there. Oh, gentle on the throttle. So it looks like they need a few more laps to warm up the tires. Let's see how Chris is doing here. He's now catching up to Andre. Looks like his tires are coming in as well. This should be a very tight battle. Looks like Ian is also chasing Juan Verveers. Very interesting battle happening there. Moat still struggling in the back of the pack, trying to make his way through the traffic. I'm sure his tires are still very cold and he's struggling a lot. Oh, Aiden Russell goes off the track. I'm sure that was just trying to give way for Moat. Chris is now chasing down Andre. Also got Colin Seegers chasing down Juan Verveers. Chris looking to see if he can find a gap here. See where Andre's weaknesses are. Checking him out. It's going to be a very close battle. We have to keep an eye on these guys. There are 25 minutes left in this race. If you just joined us, this is the Evening Dash by Project Vapour. My name is Sinclair. I'll be your host for the next 25 minutes. Please do leave a comment. Like the video if you're enjoying the content. Looks like Chris is about to make a move on Andre. Will Andre be able to defend? This is quite a fast right-hander. He does a dummy just to show Andre that he is there. It's an epic battle here. A little bit of a lock-up there by Chris. He will be looking to see where Andre's weaknesses are just so that he can take advantage in the next lap. Once again, just putting himself in Andre's mirrors, that Andre knows he's there, that Andre watches his mirrors instead of watching the apex, which is exactly what happened there, and then he got a really bad exit. Missed the apex completely down the first straight. Let's see if Chris will make a move into turn 1. Nope, he's just doing a dummy. Little bit of a lock up there from Chris. Can he get a better exit than Andre? Andre really holding his nerve right now. Doing really well under the pressure. This is a lot of pressure. Having a car showing himself in all your mirrors all the time. You have to look ahead of you. You have to be checking your mirrors. You have to be hitting the apex. It's a lot of pressure. One small mistake and your opponent will take advantage and overtake you. Looks like Chris has made a bit of a mistake there. Let's take a moment now to go through the field. We got Ian in third place. Pomolo in fourth place, chasing him down. Mr. Consistency. He was my driver of the day last week. Joan Verveers in fifth place. He's in the Peugeot. Colin Seegers in sixth. In the very, very beautiful Ferrari. Then we got Muath Musa. He's finally made his way past all the traffic. He's in 7th place in the BMW. Aiden Russell is now in first in the GT3s. Danny Steenkamp in second. 3 seconds behind him, and then 11 seconds and bringing up the rear is Bego Grobler. It looks like he didn't arrive and drive tonight. Probably not a lot of practice. Let's go back to the battle in the front of the field, which is between Andre and Chris. Their lap times are very close. Andre has done a 1:48.4, fastest lap of the race, whereas Chris has done a 1:48.5, is his personal best. I think it's really hard to overtake here if it's this cold. The track temp's very low tonight. I took a drive around this track earlier in the GT3, and on the practice server it was quite cold. Oops. Oh, and Chris loses the rear. Can happen to anyone here. Like I was just going to say that I went off multiple times because of how cold it was. It is not easy driving here, guys. These guys are struggling. That means Andre Serodio is now 3 seconds ahead. But anything can happen. Still 21 minutes left in the race. Many more turns to go before we get to the end. The guys just need to put their head down and keep going. This Cadillac of Andre looking really strong. His race pace has been fantastic. He's now 3 seconds ahead of Chris. Let's go to Aiden now. Aiden's in the BMW. He's in first place for the GT3s right now. He's done a 201.158. The next fastest driver is Danny Steenkamp. He's done his best lap is a 204.494. And then Bego in last place. He's done a 203.274. That's his fastest lap. Anything can happen in this race tonight. Still a long race to go. This is round 3. Still early in the season. Andre Serodio just did a 1:48.1. And as I say that, he slides through the corners. Oh, what a lap. That is brilliant. If he keeps up that pace, he's definitely going to be able to win this race tonight. Let's hope he does. It'll be his first win for the season. Chris has been dominating so far, so it'll be nice to see someone else win the race. Unfortunately, we've got a DNF from Colin Seegers. He must have gone off track. That is really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Another one bites the dust. The track was very cold, so I can understand. He must have hit the wall. Something bad must have happened. I wonder if he's going to go back on track. I hope he does. If it says DNF, it probably means he's quit, right? He's done. Okay. Chris has got a bit of work to do before the end of the race. He's got to put his head down. He's got to keep going. He's watching Andre way down the road, and he's thinking to himself, I'm sure I can beat this guy. I'm sure I can make up these 2 seconds. He just has to put his head down and keep going. Persevere. Anything can happen before the end of the race. Chris has now done a 1:47.6. What a blistering lap. He takes the pole. Fastest lap for the race. So he's on a tear at the moment. He's looking to chase down Andre and catch up to him before the end of the race so that he can take that first place back. Yeah, and he's not too far back. 6 seconds behind Chris. Let me show you the multi-class standings as they are. It's Andre Serodio in first place. Chris Stoltz in second. Ian Kleinans in third. Pomolo Moripani in fourth. Joan Verviers in fifth place, my bad. And he's now chasing down Pomolo. Let's watch this battle play out here. Very exciting. It looks like he's gonna be able to take him. Is he gonna do an overtake? Is he gonna take a chance into the fast left-hander? Nope. He has to be patient here. Look for mistakes. Wait for the gap and take advantage. Aiden Russell has done a 2:01.1 in the GT3, fastest lap of the race in GT3. Let's go back to Pomolo and Joan. Pomolo under a lot of pressure now from Joan Verviers. Joan Verviers is a seasoned sim racer, so he's going to be able to keep a cool head while he's chasing down Pomolo. Is he going to take a chance into turn 1? It looks like he is. He takes the dive. Is he going to be able to keep the place? Yes, he does. Well done to Joan. What a beautiful overtake into turn 1. Joan Verviers with a beautiful overtake on Pomolo. Pomolo will now want to chase him down and get that place back. Let's listen to that Peugeot as it goes around the track. Is he going to pull away from Pomolo, or is Pomolo going to fight back? Let's see. Looks like Pomolo will be fighting back. Gets a lovely exit there. Wasn't able to get it done though. It's a fantastic clean battle by these two great drivers. I like seeing racing like this, I really do. They respect each other, they're giving each other space, being patient on the track. I think it's one of the really cool things about LMU as well. With 15 minutes left in the race, I just want to talk about my quick experience with the game, which has been about 10 hours, 15 hours so far. I am really loving the force feedback compared to ACC. I'm loving the visuals. It's looking like a real modern racing game, and the sounds are just fantastic. I think this game studio has done an amazing job with this game, and it makes me really excited for sim racing's future with this game and AC Evo being developed actively as well. I'm excited for the future of sim racing as we're watching Pomolo and Joan Verviers. Looks like Joan is pulling away from Pomolo, so let's go back to the leader, Andre Serodio. He's now 3.9, almost 4 seconds ahead of Chris Stoltz. Really pulling away now. I don't think we can blame the tires anymore. They're all nice and warm. The track is probably nice and warm now. So the guys just need to keep their head down for this last 14 minutes. Got approximately 8 or 9 laps left. So far the racing has been very clean. It looks like Andre has now caught up with Aiden. He'll be navigating the traffic in the GT3s. Oop! Aiden losing a bit of grip there. Losing the rear out of the exit. Chris will now be going past Aiden. Aiden going wide, giving lots of space, being way too nice. But he's got a big gap to the next guy, which is Danny Steenkamp, so he can be very nice to all these faster hypercars coming through. After all, you want to make it to the end of the race, right? And you're not racing the hypercars, it's the GT3, so you might as well just give them space. Generally, the rule is that the faster car needs to make his way around safely. But we as sim racers know if you're in a slower car, it's generally better to just give way and let the faster car come through, as Aiden has just done and shown. There's a yellow flag somewhere. Someone has gone off. It's Pomolo. Oh no. Will he be able to get back onto the track? Pomolo quits. Is he in box? Is he boxing? Oh no, another DNF. That is really unfortunate. We also got Bagel Grobler in the pits. That's unfortunate. 2 people out and another one in the pits. Let's hope they continue the race. I think Bagel is just getting some repairs done and hopefully he will continue the race after he's done with his pit stop. Let's look ahead at Chris. Looks like he's now catching up nicely to Andre. 12 minutes left in the race at the moment. Is he going to be able to catch up to Andre? If he keeps up with the lap times that he's doing right now, he will definitely be catching up. So let's keep an eye on that. Tapman. About a 1.5 second gap between the two right now. It looks like Chris might actually be able to catch up here. He's closing the gap quite fast. 1.3 seconds now, 1.2 seconds. He is looking like he's a man on a mission. 1 second difference now. He can smell the overtake coming. Andre is gonna feel the pressure for the last 10 minutes of this race. Let's hope he can defend. The gap now down to 7 tenths, 8 tenths between the two. This is going to be a very close battle to the end of the race. Chris now lapping a little bit faster than Andre. It might be that Andre's tires are falling off, or Chris was reserving tires in the beginning of the race and these are now coming back in. These cars do hit over 300 kilometers per hour down this straight. And then into a hard braking zone into turn 1. Look at how red those brakes are. Okay, It looks like Andre is still keeping Chris at bay for the moment. Bago is now back on track. Well done to him for keeping his head down and just persevering, even though he might have crashed. Unfortunately, Pomolo and Colin have exited the race. We got Ian in third place cruising along. Juan Viviers in fourth. Muath Musa in fifth. Aiden Russell in the GT3. He's first for the GT3s. Danny Steenkamp, he's in second for the GT3s. And we just saw Bago now. Let's go back to the battle for the lead. There's about a 1 second gap between the two now. Chris just did a 1:47.319, so he's on a charge. But Andre, he's keeping his head down, trying to minimize the amount of mistakes he's making. He knows that Chris is watching him. He knows that Chris will catch him. Oh, it looks like Pomolo might come back. Did he maybe have a disconnect? Is that why he quit the race? Oh, that would be so unfortunate. It would be so great if he does come back out though. Pomolo now coming back out in the GT3 Porsche. Let's go back to Andre and Chris. Chris is chasing down Andre. This should be a very interesting battle. We got 7 minutes left in the race. That means Chris has about 4 laps to catch up and overtake Andre. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a really, really tough one. Well done to Pomolo for coming back onto track, even though he's probably just practicing. Let's now go on board with Chris. He's about 8 tenths away from Andre and he is chasing him down. He is using every bit of this track to chase down Andre. With 6 minutes left in this race, it is going to be a nail biter for an ending. Right, 6 minutes left. They're starting the next lap. These two guys have been pushing their hardest for the entire race. And all of that hard work is going to pay off now. I know Andre practices really hard for these races and I'm sure Chris does as well. And it's all culminating in this race tonight. Let's see what the other guys are doing. We got Ian cruising along in third place. It looks like he's going to get that podium because the next guy is 35 seconds behind him, Juan Viviers. And then we got Muath Musa, 55 seconds behind the leader. Aiden Russell in the GT3 leading the pack there. And behind him, Danny Steenkamp and Bego Grobler in the rear. And then Pomolo came back in the GT3. Let's head back to the race for the lead with Chris Stoltz chasing down Andre Sorodio. Five minutes left in this race. Is Chris going to be able to do it? Maybe the traffic will cause some issues here. I doubt it though. These guys are experienced drivers, so they know how to handle the traffic. What a beautiful shot. These cars sound amazing. Okay, it looks like Chris might be making up some ground here. Let's watch as he goes on the attack. I feel like the overtake might be coming any second now. 4 minutes left in this race. He's putting immense pressure on Andre. So it's close to the end of the race, which means that they might be struggling with tires. It could be some other variables. Maybe the car is not feeling great. So they will be struggling against that and having to fend off the opponent or try and make the overtake all at the same time. It's a lot to do as a driver. It's a lot to think about. If you've put in the practice, then this is where your confidence levels really make a difference. That muscle memory, having the confidence that you know exactly what to do on these corners, be able to hit every apex. Chris now within 3/10 of Andre. He's definitely going to make a move soon. Andre feeling the pressure. Locking up into the final turn. Will he get a good exit? Doesn't look like it. He can't afford to make mistakes like that right now. With only 2 more laps left, he has to make his move soon. He has to hope for a little bit of luck. Maybe the traffic will hold up Andre. They're handling it really well. Dynasty Income offering no resistance, giving them the space to go past. I know for the fact that the Peugeot is a lot... Oh! And Chris goes off again. Oh no! That is really unfortunate. Ah, that's his race. Oh, that is really unfortunate. Just a slight mistake. Man, those tires will be really hot now as well, so he has to be very careful. How far back is Ian? Not too far back, but I don't think you'll be able to catch him unless Chris makes a mistake. Right. Let's go to our leader, Andre Serodio, in the Cadillac. He has driven a very, very consistent race so far and has shown that under pressure he did not crack. And with 1 minute left to go and 1 more lap to go, I'm sure he will be winning this race. All he has to do is just make it around the track. He's 5 seconds ahead of Chris. Chris having 2 spins this race and going off twice, still finishing second place is still very admirable. But Andre, with his consistency, has now kept the lead for most of the race and will be taking the win. Our first new winner in this series. First 2 races went to Chris, and the 3rd race will go to Andre Serodio. Let's watch him as he goes around the track in his final lap. Oh, his car sound amazing. Look at that, going down the straight. And Andre Serodio has won round 3 of the Project Vapour Evening Dash. Well done to him. Second place, Chris Stoltz. Third place, Ian Kleinhans. We got Joan Verveers coming through in 4th place. Let's watch him cross the line. Bego giving him a lot of space. What a great performance by Andre Serodio, the Project Vapour team captain. Jeez. Joan was 40 seconds behind Ian. He's still going through. He hasn't finished yet, going into the last quarter now. Heading down the straight. He will finish in 4th place. What a drive by him. In 5th place we got Muath Musa. He'll be finishing the race shortly. Not the best race for him, not the best finish either. I'm sure he'll be very hard on himself and very upset with that result. Then we got Aiden Russell, who's finished first in the GT3. Dani Steenkamp in 2nd place, and 3rd place is Bego Grobler. What a lovely race. What a lovely race. These are the final standings for the race. Chris Stoltz. No, this is not it. Let me. That was the qualifying. This is the race. There we go. Final standings. Andre Serodio, Chris Stoltz, Jan Kleinhans, Joan Verveers in 4th place. 5th place, Muath Musa. And that's all the hypercars. Then we've got 6th place, Aiden Russell. 7th place, Dani Steenkamp. And 8th place, Bego Grobler. With Pomolo and Colin not finishing the race in the hypercars. Let's go join the guys now.
What happened?
Well done, boys.
Thank you.
Awesome race, well done, Andre. Yeah.
Thank you. About damn time, bro.
Yeah,
I was
well
waiting for this. I
Well
was
done,
waiting. I bided my time, bro. I watched Chris like dominate us by 30 seconds, bro. All of that hatred festered, bro. Yo. Oh man, that's great. No, GG's to Chris, man. He was making me sweat, dude. I think my arms are starting to ache at the
Bro, you're the only one that didn't crash. You're the only one that didn't
Really?
crash. Yeah.
Let's go, first time.
Yeah, that's like
Woo!
legit. You did so well. Your consistency won you the race. So
thanks,
very
bro.
well done there, man. Very well done. I mean, Chris
Yeah.
was flipping hot lapping though. Every time he
Yeah, I
crashed,
saw that.
he would make up the time.
Yeah, by like a second, dude.
Exactly. He was very very fast. You did
Yeah,
have the fastest lap of the race though.
Oh, did I? Let's go.
Yeah. So well done to you, man. Well done to you.
Thank you. Yeah, what's it? Yeah, and I also noticed that the dirty air was kind of killer.
Yeah.
And Chris was really struggling under braking.
Yeah, I must
So,
ask Moath, what happened there, bruh? You just couldn't get going.
Aish, did you see where I was at the start?
Yes, I saw. What happened in the beginning there?
I don't know. Somebody was supposed to tell us when the race is gonna start, and I didn't get a cue.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it's unfortunate, man. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
some GT3 driver here on the grid. You know what, it's gonna start now. I was like, oh, I'm checking fuel. Gasoline. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a lack of battle with Bego there also at the start. I don't know.
Yes, I saw. You mean the GT3, you in the hypercar?
going on here? Oh, yeah, I had fun.
Nah, it was a good race, boys. Pity, I mean, you could see the Oaks were struggling on the tires, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
People were slipping and sliding. There were many
Very
crashes.
twitchy. Oh my god.
It was so
Especially-
twitchy.
Yeah, especially towards the end with like lockup, at least on my side, I was like really struggling to maintain those.
Yeah,
braking
man.
zones.
It was yeah, but I mean it was lots of fun to watch though. Very entertaining.
Yeah, dude. Yes, I'm sweating. Like the whole seat is drenched.
Yeah, bruh. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm
Oh
gonna end
my
the stream.
god.
Thanks again, boys.
Sweet. Thank
Um,
you.
Yes, man.
Oh, that was great.
Okay, that is going to be it for the race tonight, boys. That was epic. That was epic. I really enjoyed that race. I hope you did too. I think next week we're gonna have a proper race on our hands. The drivers are. There's a lot happening in the season. The standings are gonna be probably the same for now because Chris is quite far ahead. But Andre is clawing his way back into the race, so that's very exciting. Yeah, thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed the race. If you do want to see more content like this, please do leave a like, and if you enjoyed it, subscribe to get notifications of the next race. I'll check you next time. Peace.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe